Welcome to my Quote of the Day series. I start my live content with a quote and a story about why it's important to me in the moment. I share my experiences in case it may help someone else on their journey. You never know when someone might need the message you share today. I also want to thank you for spending time with me, for subscribing if you choose, and sharing your stories too. We can do the quote of the night while we're waiting for the update to occur. So the quote of the night is, "Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going." And that's from Sam Levenson. So I've been getting a lot done and I've been having, still momentum. I usually get to this time of year once school starts, once like birthdays and holidays start to kick in, where I'm like excited about things, but also like starting to burn out and wanting to pull back into hibernate mode, which is usually like I'm not as creative. I'm not as motivated to do extras. I'm not as motivated to see people unless it's related to birthday holiday activities because I know I'm going to have a lot of energy suck happening. Pardon me. Apparently, my carbonated drink is attacking me. But usually, I tend to be more reserved once I get to this time of year, and I'm still feeling momentum as far as wanting to do things. Now, part of my problem right now is because my back is still injured, and I'm pretty sure it's my work chair that's doing it because the last 2 days I have had a setback as far as my pain coming back. Usually I should be getting better by now or have gotten better by now. And it has been recurring. The last 2 days at work have just been like I leave work and I'm just like, oh, I can't go. So, and then I get home and I put a heating pad and I'm sitting on I have a cushion that I put in my computer chair here. And it's not miraculous, but I'm wondering if it's just enough difference between my work chair and my here chair, my home chair, to really, just make sure I don't regress pain wise. So I'm going to take it to work tomorrow to test it. But apart from my back bothering me and, fighting my motivation to do stuff, like I still feel excited about the art projects I'm working on. I still feel excited. I'm feeling super excited about Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. It's my favorite holiday to decorate for. I might be getting a low-lying fog machine this year, and we have been working on building up our graveyard. So we have like creepy fence, we have creepy gravestones, we have creepy body parts, and now I'm like, ooh, if we can just get a fog machine, that'd be extra cool. It's probably going to be the only decoration we get this year. Usually we get like maybe a medium thing or some like we invest in stuff. Last year we got some like garden hanger things. So you like stick them in the ground and then you can hang stuff off them. And I was like, those would be great because then I can use them during like the regular year for decorations, flower baskets or little, spinner things or whatever. I can use them all throughout the year, but in fall, I can hang ghosts and string things across them if I wanted to. Anyway, so that's what we invested in last year as far as like an investment. Usually we pay like a little bit more for something and then we get like some more spiders or some more bones or some more, just little things to fill it out. And then the rest of the holiday budget goes to the kids' Halloween costumes. So this year might just be low lying fog machine and some fog juice because that stuff isn't cheap either. At least not in where my world, in my budget world. But I'm starting to get like super motivated about that. And then I've been pretty good about playing Dreamlight Valley. I screwed around earlier this week because my back was still bothering me and I spent a lot of time sitting in this chair. Um, in between stretching and trying to like still move around and do stuff, but like a lot of resting. So I've indulged in Core Keeper because apparently I can't stop myself. This morning I behaved and was like, I gotta get some Star Path stuff done, um, but yeah, I was feeling pretty good. Like I got laundry is caught up after like being off from it because a my back hurting, but also b I was busy at work. I worked 11 days in a row. Like I was like, okay, bare minimum effort for chores while I'm dealing with this extra work situation, and then I'm gonna click play and see what happens. Okay, now we have to deal with loading, but maybe we'll have more than a black screen. But like this morning, I was like getting ready for work, and I was like, I checked this off my box, checked this off my box, did some stretches. I drank water before I left work, which is very rare for me. Usually, I'm drinking all coffee until I get to work, and then if I remember to drink water while I'm at work, which I know it's bad, but it's on my list of things to work towards. Um, but I drank water this morning. I stretched this morning. I did laundry this morning. And then, still got Dreamlight Valley stuff done. I did not get content creation stuff done because I'm still behind on that. I have a couple of streams that need like the chapters added to them. I still have, I listened to two streams enough to get the quote of the day out. I got one of them out. I need to get the other one out. But there were things that I was talking about in that stream where it was like, I need new chapstick. Guess what? I replaced my chapstick this morning. Like, I know those are like teeny tiny check boxes, but every time you do a little thing, check it off your list, man. Like, it's a good thing. So, all right, I need to do. I don't know why it's been doing that lately, where it always asks me if I want to do the local or the cloud, and they're identical. Because I make sure to save and then save the cloud, even though, anyway, it automatically does stuff and then it still asks me every time. I don't know why. Weird things. Anyway, so yeah, I was really pleased with myself after listening to some of the stuff I was talking about on VOD. I was like, I need to make sure I do this. And then I was like, I'd already done that. Good for me for actually being proactive and remembering things and just checking little things off my to-do list. Um, and I still but then I was like, I had a thought today about I kind of feel like playing The Sims. And I haven't played The Sims in over a year, I think. And it's been a bit. I haven't done it on YouTube at all. So like it's just I was like, woman, you're already playing Dreamlight Valley. You already got Coral Island in the works. You're playing Diablo 4 with your husband. Like, you just started Core Keeper. And here you are, like, do I feel like playing The Sims? And we're getting ready for holiday season. I'm still working on art projects. Like, I'm almost afraid that what this is the precursor to the burnout and the hibernation mode because sometimes I start to get a little bit like a little bit more on my plate, a little bit more on my plate, a little bit more on my plate. But like earlier today, I was feeling like super pumped, and there's just that little cautionary voice inside my head that's like, beware, beware the burnout, beware getting overhyped about too many things at the same time. So once again, we'll see what results of that. Like, will I carry this positive momentum through longer than I do usually? Usually I'm pretty cyclical annually. Like I can tell when my surges of energy are going to be, I can tell when my downtimes are going to be, my creative moments, my kind of recouping moments, all of that. This year's been different like all around. So who knows? But that whole don't watch the clock, just do what it does. Keep going. Just keep going. Try not to maybe like in a rhythm, like feel a rhythm to it as opposed to like increasing the speed, but just, I don't need to watch the clock. I don't need to worry about what time of year it is. Think if I start to feel burned out and I start to need to pull back, then I know to accept that about myself. I'm not going to punish myself. We've been talking about that a lot this year. I'm not interested in punishing myself. If I stop feeling motivated, if I stop feeling like, because then that just leads to further not motivated. Like it just is, I'm beating myself up, and then that beating myself up makes me want to do less and feel less successful and less motivated and less good just in general. So I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just gonna keep plugging along and see where we get to. So thanks for dropping in. If you want to hang out, I stream live on Twitch and YouTube Thursday evenings and middays on Sunday. I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll see you next time.